So here we are now, WrestleMania just around the corner. You're having your first singles match.
First singles match at WrestleMania. I'm
Oh
very
my
excited.
God.
And we have
Like,
people back.
and people are going to be back.
And
Like,
people are going to
this
be back.
is huge. I feel like this is the thing that, like, obviously you're going to be super psyched about it, but I feel like anyone that has been this like huge Cesaro fan from day one to where you're at now, it's like it finally feels like you're being given the ball. Do you feel pressure going into this WrestleMania to like really take the reins here and show everyone why you're such a badass?
Well, yeah. I feel I feel like I have that pressure every single day. Because there's so many people that I feel support me and want me to do well, and like that I represent in my mind from all over the world. And this is my first WrestleMania that I have a singles match, so of course it's like the pressure's on, because I want to make everybody proud. I want to show everybody that I deserve this. That I will show everybody that what they believe in can happen, that what they believe in is happening, that I am worth of their support, that I can actually do this. So like there's a lot of pressure, and I always build it up even more, because I'm like, okay, I need to do this and do that. Like I said earlier, I'm always under the impression of like, okay, what can I do to get better? What can I do? Like, I'm never like, oh, I'm freaking awesome. Like, I'm always like, oh no, I'm not that good. I need to do this to get better. So there's a lot of pressure. And also like, with the whole thing with like Rollins, with the promos and stuff, it's like, he was like, oh, your potential. I'm like, yeah, I'm not the one that's like telling everybody like I deserve it or this is my potential. Like, no, I want to earn it, and I want to be there and prove everybody. So like the pressure is on immensely, but the trick with anything is just to do it with grace, right? To go out there and do it and hope for the best and just be true to yourself and make it the best you can.
There's got to be a part of you that really wants to show Vince everything that you have. I mean, you look at the conversation. I mean, shit, you go back to Vince talking with Austin and talking about you saying, about you grabbing the brass ring and you having these moments.
Well, that's the thing. It's like people are like, oh, you had momentum before, and then it flounders, and then you have momentum before, and like it gets harder and harder to build momentum, I feel. But I also feel like I've been pretty good at building momentum out of nowhere or talking smack. Thank you, Renee. So that's just what I always feel like I always need to prove to somebody, even if it's me, that I can do it, And of course I want to, like there's not just one person, like the thing with Vince from the podcast that you said, I was like, okay, yeah, of course. Like, it's like one of those, yeah, of course. Like I'm still here. We're like almost 7 years later and I'm still here and I'm doing really well. And like, that's just speaks for itself. And again, that's one of those that I feel that actions speak louder than words, because there's a lot of people that can come out the next day and go public or on Twitter or whatever and be like, well, this and this, and I am this and I'm that. And I said that, I don't know who I said it to, but it's like that talking smack promo that I did, that would not have worked 5 years ago, or it would have not have worked. It worked now because people see my body of work and they know what I say is not just what I believe in, but also what I live by and what I do every day. Like I'm not the one that says like, I work really hard, I train every day, I do this. Like, no, they've seen me on TV and off TV for the last, 8-9 years doing it all the time, every time. So I feel like actions do speak louder than words. And then if you actually say something, it just backs it up. But I was always under the impression that I don't want to be the one that's cheerleading myself. Like, that's just lame. Like, I'm just not that guy. I'm like, it's very kind if other people say it, but like, that's why I feel like there's so much pressure, because so many people believe in me, and I do not want to let them down. I do not want to let my friends down who helped me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people who either put in a good word about me or spoke nicely about me, like you. Like, I have a lot of people watching, and I feel like a lot of people that follow my career and like believe. I'm like, I need to be there for them, but also like it has to come from the heart, and that's all I can do, and that's what I do.